Time to party! Oh god! Hello! Hi! Wow, this music is so fucking loud! Hold on, I can do it like this. Hi, hello! Let's me... Where's my... Ah, here it is. Alright, hello! To those in the past, to those in the present, and to those in the future. Hi, my name is Lafayette Dio. I am a guard of the boundary who was kicked out of my own territory and becoming a doll shop employee. Wonderful how I do that right when I'm panicking. Hi. As you know, today is a very special day. Actually, it's not really that special. It's just 2/8/28. Nothing goes on 2/8/28. But well, actually, my good dear friend Zora came up with the idea of doing a drinking game for this particular game. This game that is known as the Men of Yoshiwara, Ohgiya. Which, funny thing, by the way, there is no tag for the Men of Yoshiwara Ohgiya on Twitch. It's only for Kikuya. Which, I don't know if that's because of the fact that people just decide to play Kikuya more than Ohgiya. Which, I mean, from what I heard, Kikuya isn't even all that great. But, you know what? To each their own. I guess there's more people who like Kikuya better than Ohgiya. Even though I like the character designs of Ohgiya better than Kikuya. I mean, yeah, it could also be that Twitch thinks both games are the same. But, yeah, because like, they both have the same, like, the Men of Yoshiwara. And there's no Men of Yoshiwara tag on, well, a game tag on YouTube either. So, that's fun. I'm like, okay, cool. It's fine. As long as I manage to get onto one Men of Yoshiwara tag, we're getting somewhere already. But yeah, just in case, I just put both tags in for Kikuya and Ohgiya. But like I said, this is a special stream, and this stream we are doing a drinking game. I know it's Sunday at 11:43. I have to be up in 8 hours, but you know what? Screw it. Let's see right here. Oh god, do I want to start off with this one? I'm just realizing, I have a lot of beer and I have a lot of cocktails and I have a lot of hard liquor. And of all the things that I decided to pull out for now, for my first drink is Flying Embers Hard Kombucha. Hard Kombucha. And 1% okay, 1% the first responders. That's cool. Well, I guess well, I guess I don't have to worry about tomorrow then if I'm taking hard kombucha. Heck yeah! Lemonade, pink lemonade vodka shots? Sounds great. Sake? Sounds great. But yeah, just to come up with like a few rules for this drinking game. So, oh god, I didn't think this through. But yeah. One of the rules that we came up with was, one, if the game, which is, you know, supposed to be in a matriarchal society, becomes weirdly patriarchal at random points. 2, the characters say something stupid. God. So is there anything misogynistic in, Men of Yoshiwara? I wouldn't be surprised. God. Let's see. I never guess they're probably gonna stick to their plot. Oh, hopefully they stick to their plot. I heard of some weird shit going on in Kikuya. But yeah, the main thing is, if the main character says something stupid, if the male character says something stupid, if it becomes weirdly patriarchal in a series that's supposed to be matriarchal, considering the fact that, you know, all the men are working in the equivalent of entertainment districts. I mean, if you consider Purity talks misogynistic, then yeah. Oh yeah, it's another one. Freaking Purity Talks. Which, oh god, that in itself is already just ugh. Because what do you mean It's just like, oh yeah, the main character is like so beloved. Wait, a shot for the sex scenes? Oh god. Okay, so we got one for the sex scenes, one for the purity talks, one for the men acting stupid, or the protagonist acting stupid, and one for being weirdly patriarchal. Let me go ahead and write that down while I'm still sober. Let's see. Rules of the drinking game. One, the game becomes weirdly patriarchal. The game becomes really patriarchal in a matriarchal society. Patriarchal society. You know, maybe I shouldn't worry about spell check in a day like today. The MC or male leads say something stupid. Wait, should I make one should I make one for if there's like weird grammar going off in the translation, or is that doing too much? These sex scenes. And then 4 talks about references to the MC's purity. Oh shit, I did! Fuck, you're right! You're right! Damn it! Okay. You know what? You're right. Wait, fuck. My face went weird. Fuck. Wait, wrong ding. Oops, sorry about that. Oh god, my face decided to... It's fine, I'll fix my face in a second. Yeah, okay, so we're not gonna do the grammatical error once. Unless something happens. But other than that, we're gonna keep it as, like, these 4. The rules of the drinking game. 1. The game becomes weirdly patriarchal in a matriarchal society. 2. The main character and or male lead say something stupid. 3. The sex scenes. 4. References to the MC's purity. The hidden and forbidden 5th rule. There's a grammatical error that's really, really fucking funny. Yeah! Let's see, can I fix my eye? Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's too early. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it! Stop going to the wrong screen. Yeah. You know what? Maybe this is a sign that I have to have one eye closed at all times. This is a sign. Unless something really funny happens later. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open. I might as well get a taste to see what it tastes like before we start. Ugh. Let's see. Oh! Oh, God! Ooh, that's a reefer. That is a reefer indeed. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that shit smells like kombucha for real. Ooh. Okay. Bone apple teeth. Oh. Oh, so it just smells bad. It doesn't taste bad. Okay. I thought that was gonna be worse than when I smelt it. Alright. If that's the case, let's go ahead and head over to the game screen. What the? Oh, wait. There we go. Now I do have to turn down the volume when I get in there. Right now I just have the volume on low on my end. Hopefully it isn't too loud, but I will fix it once we get in. Took half a shot of sake. Don't know how into it I am. Fairly whiny. Yeah, that's what certain ones are. That one's a more creamy looking sake, so I can imagine it being rather, more whiny. Whiny. Yeah. Okay. Oh god, it's one of these. Let's go, Dio. Lafayette Dio. No, you know, we might as well go with something stupid for this. Dio Lafayette. Here we go. Oh yeah. Melon notes they say in the back would shine through. Pumpkin, huh? Yeah, Pumpkin can be rather hit or miss. Well, I forget how pretty the protagonist looks in this one. Okay, first things first, let me go ahead and fix the settings. BGM. I don't have a thing to turn the BGM down? Yeah, MC design looks really cute. Okay, I can't turn down the volume. Wonderful. Alright, I'm going to just turn this really low on my end, so at least it's not, like, blaring. Alright, let me just... Excuse me, I had to bunch there for a second. Oh wait, my face isn't showing on Twitch. Whoops. Oh yeah, the OST already sounds pretty good. Let's see, it is... Where are you? You are... here. 2, 3. There we go. Oh wait, that's the YouTube one, not the Twitch one. Wait, was the OST not bad in the first one? Oh god. Oh, Kiki desperately needed an extra 2 or 3 songs. I can see it. That's what I forgot to put on YouTube. Let me. Go. YouTube. God, it can even see this. My fucked up and evil motion capture. The OST wasn't bad, but you only ever had to save 4 songs on loop. Yeah, I can see how that becomes annoying real fast. Alright. Let's start! A cursed island where no men are born. Due to clashing cultures and values, it has been completely isolated from the mainland. However, deep in the center of the island lies the Yoshiwara Pleasure District. Never does its beauty nor bustling activity wane in the slightest. One woman seeks love and companion, while another seeks a child to call her own. Huh? They flock here to buy what they cannot have. Time alone for handsome man. I don't like where this is going. To escape into a dream only Yoshiwara can provide. Their temptations and charms toy with your feelings. You know it's not real, but you fall in love regardless. Bells ring out, welcoming the night. This is Yoshiwara. The sleeping fire in the hearts of men and women is rekindled. Before the large gates of Yoshiwara, my cart finally came to a stop. And my lady, we've arrived. Oh, it's Musashi! Hi. He looks cute. I already like him, even though I already know who my favorite is. At least for now. The bamboo curtain opened up and Musashi, my bodyguard, peeked his head inside. I'm greeted with the sight of the grand gate and the assorted lights peppering the night. With so many people scampering about, all the activity almost felt overwhelming. I cringed. I mean, yeah, he's kind of bland, but sometimes Sometimes you just want a little bit of cornflakes rather than wanting frosted flakes, if you know what I mean. My lady? Alright. Oh god, I don't know what kind of voice I want to go like, alright. Is this fine? I can't argue. Yeah, plain butter toast is great. That shit's delicious, no matter what time of the day it is. I gripped his hand and climbed out of the cart. The spectacles of night surrounded me as I stared up at the beautiful red gate. Row upon row of lavish stores lined the road in front of me. The boisterous crowd clamors loudly, like all the islands forever were packed inside the gates. And yet, the day is supposed to be over. One typically imagines this much activity is reserved for the beginning of a new day. My lady, you need not worry. I looked back up at him, rescued from the chaotic atmosphere by his voice. His steady face softened, and he faced me with a reassuring smile. Musashi was my bodyguard from the mainland who had been working for me ever since I was young. Though, in time, he had become much more than that. He looked after me in many ways and had become an indispensable person in my life. I'll be by your side all night, so you don't have to be so frightened. Don't you leave me for one moment, Musashi. I won't. I promise. It's your first time in Yoshiwara, after all. I was well aware of that. Most of the people on this island came here just to have children and heirs. As soon as they came of age, they gathered here in the night to seek men. They had to. On an island where no men are born, it was the only way. Come along, my lady. Let's go to the tea house first. Right. I mean, they could just adopt. Then again, they probably wouldn't. They probably are not thinking about that. It's like, oh, you have to have pure blood. You have to have pure blood in order to carry on the family. Not even just the royal family, just the family in general. Like, please. Musashi led me straight down the road. It's just like everyone said here, so pretty. It's the first grammatical error. They are. You've been to Yoshiwara before, right? Wait. That was my voice. You've been here to Yoshiwara before, right? Yeah, the cherry tree background. Yeah, perfect timing. So that I may guide you better. The madam had me investigate for the sake of her daughter. I can see! There's a certain bit of, nostalgicness to it. Nostalgicness? It looks kind of oldish. That's the best thing I can say. What did you find out? Were all the men just like you? They're unusually talkative tonight, my lady. Well, that's because... Don't worry. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. Anyway, we arrived. We're there already? Yes, see for yourself. Musashi had already told me much about Yoshiwara before I came. However, having set foot there brought feelings of anxiety I had not planned for. That is, of course, since I had never been a young man other than Musashi in my entire life. Now that I was of age, like everyone else, it was my time to come to Yoshiwara. Although I knew it had to be done, I had trouble getting myself to do it. What about the lesbians on this island? There's probably some lesbians on this island that don't care about going to Yoshiwara. Still, I forced myself to take my first step inside the tea house. We were then greeted and led to a very elegant and posh tea room. It was not only gorgeous but spacious and wide, with tatami mats sprawled across its length. The room overlooked a meticulously maintained garden befitting of such luxury. My lady, I spoke to you of this before, but in the first meeting, a tea house supervises the session. A tea house is where people initially meet the courtesans of Yoshiwara. Madame here has arranged for you to come here to Ohgiya, the finest establishment in Yoshiwara. Her influence allowed you to meet several of her most popular courtesans at once. It's a very real situation, so Madame is most pleased. Really? I had to pick a partner from the several that come? That's correct. You may pick anyone that has your favor. I don't know how I feel about this. As things progress, those feelings will surely change. At a banquet tonight, simply choose your favorite man. At your second meeting, you'll banquet alone with the man of your choice. Your third meeting will be intimate. You'll spend the night with said courtesan together in his room. Do I already understood that much? Just as he ended, I noticed something... excuse me. I noticed someone behind the sliding door. Miss Lafayette? May I begin the preparations? God, why'd I go with Lafayette? Please do. Musashi answered in my place. In response, several people filed into the room. Excuse me. Excuse us. I'm a manager here at Ohgiya. And I'm Ohgiya. I'm an apprentice here. Excuse me. Excuse us. The girl I had met moments before at the storefront appeared. She was followed by an older-looking man who appeared to be a manager. A young man came in next, with two even younger boys just behind him. The young man and boys kneeled down and bowed, putting their heads to the floor. Apparently only the girl and manager were permitted to show their face. I'm Lafayette Dio. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My hands pressed against the floor as I bowed, and take a delighted response from the manager. What a fine and well-mannered lady. The Dio family is a delight as always. Thank you. I responded, somewhat shaken by the sudden compliment. Let us begin. The girl clapped her hands together with a pop. The sound beckoned in a train of food and drink carried by helping hands. Geisha wrapped in beautiful kimonos followed not a moment later. As the banquet was set before my eyes, the manager turned to the bowed boys and gave a signal. And then, all together, they raised their faces. Two young boys smiled at me from the back. In the front, the young man's hair swayed as he rose. Aha. His eyes peeked at me through the shiny, silky hair that draped over his face. I swallowed the lump in my throat, not even sure where it came from. Perhaps it was caused by seeing a young man for the first time in my life. He's alright! His youthful beauty, clean and pure like spring water, mesmerized me. He is fascinating. Go on, greet her. Okay. Hello. A warm smile erupted across his face. The young man named Ohgiya glowed at me. His voice was clear and sweet. I couldn't take my eyes off of him. Oh, my lady, is everything alright? The way I was transfixed, it might have looked a little odd to him. Musashi called out from behind me in a quiet, concerned voice. What should I do? Just be yourself and everything will be okay. Great advice. Just be myself? Well, I wondered what that meant. Everyone from Ohgiya bowed to me in unison. First, I would like to personally thank you for choosing Ohgiya for this special occasion. Ohgiya and these two boys will be serving as my aid in assisting you tonight. Miss Lafayette, pleased to meet you. Oh, yeah. Miss Lafayette was a really important customer to us. He carried on in a playful yet calm voice. Your family runs a really old and venerable shop. A really old and venerable shop? So, I was thinking you'd be mean and nasty. But you're actually really nice and pretty, so that's a relief. Ohgiya, you said too much. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I opened my mouth like that. Ohgiya shrugged, let out an embarrassed laugh. The more I saw of him, the more he reminded me of a doll than a person. His skin was white and smooth like porcelain, and his big eyes stared back at me. The hair on his head was so smooth and silky, it almost looked like it wasn't real. No, it's okay. This is my first time, so it's easier for me if someone else does most of the talking. Really? That's good to know. Like a flower, a smile blossomed across his face. I was lucky to have such a cute and charming young man be the first time I met Yoshiwara. Ohgiya, even if she is fine with it, you need to be more careful. Okay, I will. Ohgiya looked at me bashfully before casting his eyes to the floor. I believe everything is well in order. Tonight you'll have the special privilege of meeting all of our finest courtesans. They should be joining you very shortly. However, in the meantime, please enjoy the company of Ohgiya. With that, the manager exited the room, leaving Ohgiya and the two attendants behind. As he did, the strum of a shamisen became a beautiful song and dance. Miss Lafayette, allow me to pour you a drink. Thank you. Okay. I'm neutral towards Ohgiya right now. He's kind of a nutting burger right now. Then again, this is just the first meeting. For a while I enjoyed the tea house's hospitality, but I wasn't left waiting for long at all. He's here. Yeah, Ohgiya's Ohgiya cried out in an elated voice. Yeah, I'd say Ohgiya's fine. Okay. But I was like, wait, okay, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, that's the best way to describe him. He's alright. He's kind of plain butter toast. Actually, yeah, plain butter toast. He leapt up from his seat like a puppy hearing its master. Ohgiya then scrambled towards the door of the room. Kursa Takaga. I am implementing a rule for myself. Drink when the MC drinks. Gah! Cheers, I'll drink to that! Oh. Wait, I went down the wrong way. Oh. Oh, this tastes like metal now. Konosuba Takigawa has arrived. First casualty. Yeah! Right before he reached the door, a voice called out from the other side. He instantly stopped in his tracks and clambered to sit down on his knees. Why did that remind me of a child told to sit down and behave, or else? The door slowly slid open. Ah, this guy! Wait a second. Wait a second, this art looks familiar! Is this the same artist who did Token Ranbu? This might be the same artist who did Token Ranbu. I recognize that hairstyle anywhere. Wait, I need to look that up. Is this the same artist? I feel like they've done some art for Token Ranbu. I would not be surprised. Wait, fuck, I'm actually curious. Wait, I'm so curious. Wait. Let me grab phone. Who? Let's see. The man of Yoshiwara, Ohgiya. This game was a 9 out of 10? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Artist. It is Gakuten Yoshiwara. Let's see. Artist. Wait. Do not sell my personal information. Wait, where's the... Oh! Hitsui Gumo. Wait, that name sounds familiar. Hold on. Hitsui Gumo. I know what I could do. I could type in Token Ranbu. Wait, Token Ranbu. Perhaps? No? Never mind. I'll look this up later. Wait, fuck. I didn't mean to press that. Honestly, of how close it looks, I would not be surprised. Anyway. A man appeared. He was so beautiful it was out of this world. Wrapped in a gorgeous kimono, he wore an air of dignity. His eyes searched the floor before sliding up to meet my own. The strong presence in his gaze hit my heart like a wall. Was it that sharp, sidelong glance that stirred my emotions so? Never before had I laid eyes on someone so handsome. Never before have I even heard of someone so beautiful. My name's Takigawa. Sorry to keep you waiting. A smile crossed his lips. Oh, he's the playful type, huh? The impact it had on me was enormous. Takigawa looked away once more as he slipped gracefully into the room. Yeah, he looks cool. I like him. But just then, another person appeared at the door. Gakuto. Just great. As if those words had slipped out on accident, Ohgiya slapped his hands over his mouth. Ya boy. Wait, hold on. She then coughed once, as if nothing had happened at all. A courtesan Gakuto has appeared. Ah! There we go! Hell yeah! I forgot that my tracking was on. There he is! Eye patch! Eye patch! Eye patch! Eye patch! Listen, I love me a hoe with an eye patch. Also, come on, you see that fur boa he got? You know he's zesty. The newcomer was apparently called Gakuto. Like Takigawa, he wore a gorgeous kimono that easily rivaled the former's. Yeah, the purple samurai coat's cool. It's so cool. But the atmosphere about him was very different. His chiseled face and sharp features stood out the most. It looked as if he were a statue shaped from stone. The gaze of his one eye grasped me. It was like staring into the ferocious eye of a tiger. Without saying a word, he bowed into the room. However, and arriving next to his courtesan Utsusemi. Ah! Wait, he's kind of cool too. I do love people who wear scarves too. I got a rep scarf gang. Hincaru can't fucking speak. I got a rep scarf gang. He doesn't even look like he looks more like he's supposed to have some katanas with him, but bro is delegated to be a Yoshiwara. So scarf gang, yeah. Wait, he kind of looks like Izo. He kind of looks like Izo if his hair was lighter. Neither am I. I've only had 2 sips so far. He kind of looks like Izo, but with, like, you know, Izo minus the trauma. Well, we don't know if this guy has trauma yet. Where's the Reacher? I'm honored to join you for this banquet tonight. The next man that entered looked regal yet refreshingly manly. Compared to how flashy the other two were, his outfit was a little more subtle. Is it? I mean, I guess he just looks like a regular-ass samurai, so... The kimono he wore was plenty showy, but in a refined way. He bowed firm and strong, moving with such agility that he would give Musashi a run for his money. And yet, within his masculine demeanor, there was hidden a hint of tact and charm. He was, without a doubt, a mysterious man. What happened to Ohgiya? He's a little behind schedule getting ready. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just immediately started staring at his chest. I'm not even drunk yet. He is such a show and pretend looking motherfucker. I love him. I already love him. Tsusemi said with a snicker. The smile that appeared on his face hinted that he might be just as playful as Ohgiya. Sagiri always takes forever to get ready. No surprise there. Tsusemi strode into the room, the smile still glued to his face. I looked at the courtesans one by one, starting with Takigawa. Damn, my chosen best boy's taking a sweet time. Listen, he's gotta do his powdering of his nose. He's not ready yet. Gakuto. Utsusemi. Ohgiya. And then I turned to gaze upon the food, drink, and geishas performing. Having such a luxurious banquet by itself was a reason to celebrate. And to be joined by all these men was like something out of a dream. Just as I was having that thought. It looks like I'm late again. A flirty voice called out from the door. Ah! That's Asmodeus! There he is! I turned to face its owner, who was leaning provocatively against the door. Hell yeah! Oh, excuse me. I must be careful tonight. Actually, I'm good. I'm good. I turned to face its owner, who was leaning provocatively against the door. His loose-fitting kimono was draped seductively over his body. It reminded me of a blossom flower, cloaked in an abundance of colors. We all just got here, but you're still the last one in. Sorry. I'm just glad to know I'm not late. Wait, what? Sorry. Sorry. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm just glad to know I'm not late. The family man entered the room and joined the rest of us. He walked over to my side and smoothly sat down next to me. Damn, no hesitation, huh? I'm Ohgiya, and nice to meet you. He snatched at my hand and stroked it teasingly. Alright. Frightened by the sudden contact, my hand began to tremble, but Ohgiya simply chuckled. What are you sitting there for? All of you are way over there. She'll be sad if I... Foreign, I like... Oh, so you like the foreign men, alright. All of you are way over there. She'll be sad if she has to sit alone. She'll be lonely. We're supposed to follow the protocol. Well, listen up, why don't you? Don't be so formal all the time. Only someone like you would sit next to her on the very first meeting. Listen, I don't like playing games, and I worry more about thinking about what people think of me. Fair? Fair? Fair, you're right. You're right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Some people who are too forward with me get me a little jittery, cause I'm like, oh, is this a prank? Are you trying to get something from me? Is something going on? I've gotten less abrasive over the years, thankfully. But there's still a little bit of bits and pieces of that from schools. Anyway. Oh, only someone like you would sit next to her on the very first meeting. First meeting, second. Intimacy. Going by the books every time is no fun for me. You're such a rebel, Ohgiya. Thanks for the compliment. Who said it was one? Oh, let's just pretend it is for now. While the courtesans were talking amongst themselves, I turned back to Musashi. For the first meeting, the courtesans sit apart from the guests and don't speak to them much. Musashi filled me in with a hushed voice. I nodded and glanced back at the courtesans. At that moment, Gakuto's eyes locked with mine. Ohgiya, more drink for our guest. Okay. Gakuto kept his eyes fixed on me, while Ohgiya moved close and held up a bottle. Miss Lafayette, please enjoy. Allow me to pour her next cup. Sure. I nodded to Ohgiya as Ohgiya filled up my glass. Bottoms up! Ah. God, I wish I had some cranberry juice to go with that. Oh, what I do? It's just in the kitchen. By the way, is it true this is your first time at Yoshiwara? Yes. I've never even had a banquet like this before either. And what do you think of our hospitality so far? I'm not entirely sure. It's my first time doing this, so I have nothing to compare it to. But it's safe to say you spared no expense. I answered as honestly as I could, causing a chuckle from Takigawa. Ain't that the truth? You're a funny girl. God, fuck. Listen, being... Yeah. Honestly, Honestly, right when we get close to like choosing the next choosing what route we go down, I'm definitely gonna go get some I'm just gonna go get some cranberry juice for a chaser. Funny? I haven't done a ring called funny before. I squinted at him dubiously. I don't need to get angry. I meant it in a good way. Listen, not gonna lie, if a guy called me funny, I'd just be like, really? It just means you're kind of interesting to me. Enough, you two. Go on and have a sip. Is there anyone else going to drink? Konozawa's never drank with a guest on the first meeting. I do. You're a special case. I'm shocked. I thought everyone Yoshiwara let loose and lived freely. But I guess it's not so different from my life after all. A smile pulled at my cheeks. I've been raised very strictly as a girl in the Dio family. As such, I worried someone like me wouldn't be able to enjoy the Pleasure District at all. Ohgiya likes the furry. Yeah, he sure does! Probably said, shots on the first time! Let's go! Let me put this down, this thing is still full. But seeing how simple it was turned out to be rather reassuring. It must be tough for you. Not at all, really. I raised the cup to my lips. Bottoms up. A warm sensation tickled my throat as I gulped down the sake. A pleasure district is where people live their dreams. All your desires can be brought to life. The Kodazan you choose will help you make your dreams come true. Wait, I like that sprite of him! My dreams? What was it I dreamed of? Well, I gave it some thought. Asagiri came over and poured me another drink. A dream of passion and desire is a dream you never want to end. His fingers brushed softly against my cheek, making my heart pound and dump. Which one of us will take you there? Takegawa asked in an alluring tone. His soothing voice flowed to my ears and sent a shiver down my spine. Another cup of sake went down. The strums of the shamisen drifted farther and farther away. You're quite the drinker! No, I barely drink at all. You might want to slow down then. Give her just enough to feel good. Okay. His slender fingers held the bottle once more. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Maybe it's just me, but it's a little, I mean, I guess I get why. Just like, make sure the courtesans can't drink on the first, courtesans can't drink on the first encounter. But you leave the girl to just drink all by herself, or drink mainly. Like, most of the time it's a bit of a red flag. I already felt fuzzy inside, most likely from the sake. Even so, I still felt no closer to living a dream. Yeah, it's kinda, I don't know if I trust going someplace and they're like, oh yeah, the men can't drink, but the girls can. Like, it feels a little, True, the geisha were lovely and the courtesans handsome, but in the end it was pure fantasy. There were no delusions here that swept me off my feet. So cute. Your cheeks are pink like a peach. Yeah, sure. Asagiri, you smell wonderful. Are you using a fancy perfume? Every time Asagiri came near, a sweet fragrance graced my nose as this breeze passed. Thank you. It's actually not fancy at all. It's just incense made from sandalwood and aloes wood. Incense. It's lovely. It always smells like something. Frankly, it makes me jealous sometimes. I always need it with honey to soften the smell. It's weird to hear you say that, Utsusemi. As I like you at all. I know. I wish I smelled like that too. There's always a good smell coming from Asagiri's room. No, I suppose some guests prefer a no smell. In his defense, it seems to work out for him. At first, it seemed like Takigawa was criticizing him, but then the corners of his lips lifted, and he smiled. He spoke as if talking about a well-known friend. It tickles my heart to hear all of you complimenting me like this. I'm not complimenting you at all. Oops. Ikisami and Ohgiya both roared with laughter. They quickly looked at each other and snapped their mouths shut. You should know better than to open your mouth like that around a gust. It's your fault for making me laugh. Are you talking back to me? No, not at all. Don't be silly. Hakuto glared back at him with disappointment. It wasn't an angry look, but one of caring and consideration. The fact they put the two characters I already like on the same screen in front of me. This is gonna be hard. I thought it's strange. The Konosuba seemed to care more about their guys than anything else. Just from this, I could tell they were a tight-knit group that looked out for one another. Gakuto, you're too strict! Lafayette's gonna get scared if you yell at us just for laughing. Shut up. It's Miss Lafayette, moron. You made him mad again. I don't want to hear it from you. Gakuto can be just like an annoying little brother sometimes. Takigawa remarked with a snort and glanced my way. Sorry, it gets like this when all five of us get together. Hey, don't be. I prefer if you talk, actually. That reminds me, you said the same thing to me. What a nice girl. I like her already. Ohgiya said with an innocent smile. If these five Konosubas thrown in front of me, I felt too embarrassed to talk. Instead, I nervously stared at the ground. Seems like you stole Ohgiya's heart. My breathing stopped. I'm sorry, Miss Lafayette. Huh? What are you apologizing for? That might have been bold of me to say. Oh, you're so naive. I was just teasing you. Uh-huh? Takigawa, please don't bully our Ohgiya. He isn't used to it yet. I'm not bullying anyone. Bullying and teasing are basically the same thing. Oh. Ohgiya's troubled and blushing face greeted me when I glanced at him sitting by my side. I felt a warmth posting off my own cheeks as well. And so, the light and lively banquet carried on for some time. Several hours later, things were starting to slow down. The geisha had already left, and it felt like the banquet was coming to the end. Unfortunately, our time is almost over here. Asagiri held my hand and caressed the back of his own. I used a physical gesture, since Tux made me a bit nervous. His unwavering gaze somehow gave me the courage to respond. Thank you. The captivating look in his eyes drew me in. I consider myself lucky to share a meal with a woman as lovely as you. He smiled and looked bashfully at the ground. When he leaned it close to my ear, it sent the shock rippling through my heart. He was so close to me. It'd be even better if it was just the two of us next time. Don't you agree? You and I would have lots of fun together. I'll be your dream. I'll give you everything you want. What was that? Was he saying what I thought he was? His tempting words and charming eyes tried to seduce me. Even now I thought my heart might stop. Until next time. Who knows whether he had been doing that on purpose or not. With one last teasing glance, he slipped away from me. Well, I guess you should be going as well, Miss Lafayette. Yeah. Startled by his sudden voice, I placed my hand over my heart. I gave him my best smile in an effort to mask my emotions. He returned a sweet smile of his own. Though he stood as if to leave, Ohgiya stopped halfway and turned back towards me. We'll meet again, right? I could pour your drinks again. I really would love to see you once more. What am I saying? I'm sorry. He grimaced, looking displeased with himself. Even so, he struggled to show me a smile. Seeing that made my heart ache, and the words flowed out of my mouth on their own. You can speak openly with me. I don't mind at all. Miss Lafayette, you're so kind. This time he stood up with a brilliant smile. Mitsusumi came next and was waiting his turn. Thank you for tonight. He bowed with the same grace and agility as when he first entered the room. When he rose, a refreshing smile stretched across his lips. I'll be very happy if we can meet again. Please come back and enjoy yourself. Of course you don't pick me, that's fine too. I'll just like to see your face once again. See ya. It's just Semi? When he turned to leave without letting me get a word in, I stopped him without even thinking. At first his eyes went wide with surprise, but then he smiled. Yes? Thank you too. What a shame. I couldn't think of any clever or heartfelt words to say. Instead I blabbered out a weak thank you. Of course! You're most welcome. I stared at his radiant smile as he turned and moved away. The two remaining courtesans stood up. In one graceful motion, Takigawa slipped close to me. Lafayette. His tender voice made my heart shiver, deep and soft like it was a lullaby for the ears. And then, you'll pick me, right? I see the craving in your eyes. Oh, whoa, whoa, hey, sir! It's only the first date! The sound of his voice flowed into me, and to get everlasting impression in my heart. It's just like, bro, it's like he listened. I can see how much you crave me. I was like, listen, you're out of pocket, but you're right. Yeah, it's like bro really said, I can see it. I see it. The sound of his voice flowed into me, etching an everlasting impression in my heart. Shaken by a sense of shame, I snapped out of it and looked up at him. His steady eyes caught me in their grasp. I know what you are! I know what you are! Damn! I know what you are. His steady eyes caught me in their grasp, even before I could wrestle myself free. You have beautiful hair. Wait. You have beautiful hair. Another voice spoke softly into my ear. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, sir. Ever had a personal space? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... A hand stroked my hair, drew along my neck, and tugged at my jaw. Ow! Fuck it, I'm taking a drink. Fucking hell, this is gonna be a long night. Now in my sights was the charming face of Gakuto. A chilling smile spread across his lips as my body tensed in surprise. You must take good care of it. Though I wanted to push him away, I couldn't move a muscle as if frozen by some magical spell. But is your heart inside just as beautiful? Or are you just another girl? It'll be fun to find out. Hey, what do you mean by that? Gakuto looked at me with squinted eyes. You mean a squinted eye? Then he quietly departed without another word. And so? My first ever banquet at the Yoshiwara Pleasure District had come to an end. I'm taking a shot for that. I already took a shot! I should have put a rule saying I'll take a shot anytime they do something. They do something sexy. Or they do something... Fuck it, no. No. I can barely even call it sexy, it's just erotic. Erotic? Sexy? God, I don't fucking know. A new experience and long night was finally over. It was time to go home. My lady, you must be tired. Yes, very. At the first banquet out of the way, I breathed a long sigh of relief. I was taking a shot for the are you like other woman yeah! That's what I was honestly, that's why I said what do you mean by that? That's why I was like, bro, what do you mean? That is not what you want to say to someone who you want to choose. It's fucking like, is your heart as beautiful inside, or are you just another girl? It's like it sounds poetic, but it really is a backhanded insult. It's giving misogynistic. It's giving pick me. It's giving pick me. No, it's giving incel. It's giving one of those things where the guy's just like, oh, I want me a girl. I want me a, what was it, not a birthday cake. There's some sort of incel, This is like an incel word for like, no, unicorn. It's like, it's giving, unicorn. Which is like, oh god. Oh god. I hate the fact I know so much incel language. Oh yeah, oh what 6v6 figures 6 inch. No, that's what they want. It's like a unicorn in incel culture is essentially they want a girl who is like basically a 10 out of who's basically a 10 out of 10, really beautiful, has like long beautiful hair, has like their own has their own job, is like self-sufficient but still wants to rely on a man but not be a gold digger, has a pure heart, probably hasn't had sex with a man yet, so she's a virgin, and a few other things. Oh, she doesn't wear like quote unquote slutty clothing. Hence, and they call that a unicorn. And I'm like, bro, you're never gonna find someone like that unless, you know, unless you go to a specific place. But if you go to that specific place, you're going to get arrested. Also, no girl exists like that. Yeah, it's so. You're just saying it's so those who can play have high standards with those, and then men want those unicorn types that only does. Yeah, exactly. They're such hypocrites. Like legitimately, I'm like, man, I'm fine having someone who likes me for who I am, even though I'm messy at times. Or you know, I just want someone who's kind. I just want someone who's, you know, kind, chill. If they get mad, it's mad for a good reason, not because they're having a bad attitude. Something simple like that. I don't even want a lover who's like, you know, super tall. Like if my lover is like, you know, 6 feet, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. If they're 5'10", cool, whatever. If they are 5'2", whatever. If they're 5 foot or 4 foot, I will literally just be like, I protect you. I don't care. It's like as long as you like me, as long as you let me sit my chin on your head, I'm happy. Quite frankly, my ideal relationship is more clear platonic, if anything. Yeah, I get it. Like, I'm not looking for anybody anytime soon. Like, honestly, even if I don't really get with anybody in like a romantic way, I don't think I'll be like, man, why'd I never get with anyone? Like, sometimes I feel a little bit of jealousy, but not like a crazy amount. I'm just kind of like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm fine with it. I don't mind clear platonic relationships either. I'm actually pretty chill with it. Yeah. Anyway. With the first banquet out of the way, I breathed a long sigh of relief. Please rest as soon as you get home. I will. By the way, are any courses to your liking? Well... Who'd you like the most? The least? I can't really put them in any order. Shall we talk about them one by one? Sure. The most popular courtesan in Ohgiya is Takigawa. With his face and voice, it wasn't hard to imagine why he was number one. His movements were refined, his eyes charmed anyone who meets his gaze. You'll pick me, right? I see the craving in your eyes. Oh god, are you gonna repeat the words? Ah! He said it to me right before he left. To be honest, it was a little insulting. Oh good, the protagonist actually was insulted towards that! Wow, I'm surprised! She's got a silver of a backbone! We'll see how long that lasts. Maybe that was why he left a huge impression on me. One more drink. Was that all according to his plan as a master of seduction? Yeah, probably. Next is Asagiri. He's just about as popular as Utsumi. He's like Takigawa's little brother and they get along really well. Wait. That was the protagonist saying that. Whatever. Oh, about that. My little brother, I mean, he also looks after him. So Ohgiya is like Takigawa's little brother. Except they are two completely different people. If they have anything in common, it was their beautiful eyes that just melt right through you. They both smell so sweet, too. There's something mysterious and captivating about it. Hey, don't you agree? You and I would have lots of fun together. I'll be in your dream. I'll give you everything you want. His whispered words were so soft, it was as if he never said them. You've almost... Already? Damn, I'm just getting to the halfway point. Maybe I'm more tolerant for writing. Oh yeah, it is a title battle. That is true. Everything he said seemed to be carried by a fine, sweet mist. And then there's Gakuto. He and Takigawa compete for popularity. Tsusemi is his little brother. He watches over Ohgiya as well. He seemed a ferocious man. His words were quick and straight to the point, but it felt like he was hiding something. Once he had you in his sights, it was all but impossible to escape. That danger might have been part of his allure. It'll be fun to find out. Just like Takigawa, his words riled my emotions. I think I realized who he's reminding me of. He's kind of reminding me of Rokudo Mukuro from Reborn. And me saying that is making me feel some type of way, because I liked Mukuro when I was younger. I hate him now that I'm older. Although he smiled from start to finish, it always felt in some way sinister. Like he could see right through me. The thought made me shiver. I shook my head and tried not to think any more about it. There's also Tsusemi. He's a dashing young man with good nature. Getting along with Tsusemi seemed like an easy feat. He was kind, easy to talk to, and had a friendly smile. Basically the type of person that one could hate. Then again, something about him seemed perilous. I'm very happy we can meet again. Please come back and enjoy yourself. I doubt anyone can hear that and not want to come back. If there is, I want to meet them. Finally, there's Ohgiya. Oh, he's still in training, so there's little reason to consider him. And again, he may be deflowered soon. Okay. That one earned a full glug from me. Deflowered? Fan, I don't know if I guess that is. I know! It's so casual, too! Just like, oh yeah, he's still in training, but so he hasn't been deflowered yet. Like, bro, come on! You gotta put it like that? So I don't know if I guess that is. I remembered his innocent eyes. In some ways, he was still so much a boy. In some ways, he was still so much a boy. It was hard to believe someone like him was working as a courtesan. Ugh. Miss Lafayette, let me pour that for you. And try some of this. It's delicious. I'm sure you'll love it. Yeah. God. I'm gonna have to pull out the good liquor for this. This ain't doing it. His beaming smile shone like the sun on a fine spring day. It showered attention and made it so easy to relax around him. I could pour your drinks again. I'd really love to see you once more. And as all of them, he rises to give it some thought, as infidelity is not forgiven in Yoshiwara. Really? 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 Huh. I mean, let's pick a guy you can't. I mean, I guess I get it because it's going into ultimate standards, but the fact that they're just like, oh yeah, no, you can't pick anyone else because that has infidelity. I only know so much about Japanese host clubs. They kind of piss me off with the fact that they're just like, that they basically scam you, well, you know, they basically scam you into spending a bunch of money on you. Next thing you know, you're working as a hostess too, trying to get money for your bias. And your bias don't give a fuck about you because it's just like he's trying to drain more money out of you. Oh, it tastes so metallic! Infidelity? My lady, once you choose a courtesan, it's like joining in marriage. What? It only applies to the Pleasure District, but a marriage is a marriage. You cannot simply change spouses on a whim. Henry VIII would like to speak to you about that. Choosing a courtesan is choosing a spouse. It sounds wonderful, yet at the same time so painful. To be a married couple for just one night, a pretend love and joining of two, yet is the fate all women on this island must face. Again, it feels kind of... That feels a little patriarchal, doesn't it? Like, why do women have to... I mean, again, it's more of a thing as like, oh, you're trying to have babies. Or something like that. It's like a coming of age thing. But in the most twisted fucking way, polygamy is not allowed in Yoshiwara. They said, nah, once you with this man, it's this man only. You can only fuck this one. Before I step foot in the Yoshiwara Pleasure District once again, I too must make that choice. Oh god! Welcome to Ohgiya! Hold on, let me... Whew, oh my god, that belt felt so much better. And yeah, it's weird they treat it as a marriage when historically marriage was a system very much against women. Yeah! I mean, I guess it's a situation where it's like marriage is supposed to be a system a bit against men, but even in this context, it's not like the men could give birth. It's basically the women give birth, and then the men just basically get to the men are basically just kind of treated like walking dildos. Yeah, here's a shot. C'est la vie. Ugh. This alcohol was a 3 out of 10. Started off tasting pretty okay, and it tasted like metal. 8% alcohol. Not really doing much. I will trying to do my nigori. Yeah, I'm gonna go, once I choose, who I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go get a swig of water, and then I'm gonna go get another drink. Yeah, the nigori's, hit or miss. Very hit or miss. Let's see. So we've got Takigawa, the most popular courtesan, along with Takao of Kikuya. Oh! Yeah, it tastes good if you mix them with something. I think I'm gonna have some lemon milk, which is limoncello and a bit of milk, probably with a dash of Irish cream. God, calling it lemon milk makes it sound so much worse than it actually is. That thing is tasty. Okay, I didn't know they were gonna make references to the guys in Kikuya. That's cool. If you're only doing one stream, you might as well go if you chose the best boy. That is indeed true. Cause let's see, it's 12:50. I guess our route is like what, 3 hours? So I should be able to finish up around like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yeah. A confident and rugged courtesan. He holds a certain ambition but has a lovable side to him. Does he? Ohgiya, a young man yet to take a customer, knowing neither love nor woman. He's looked after by Gakuto. A Sagiri, a free and wild spirit who refused to be tamed. He is truly self-indulgent. He is truly a self-indulgent lover of women. He is like a little bird of Takigawa. Grew up as an orphan, he holds his companions above all others, but seeks to uncover his true parents. I'm not gonna lie. After I finished the beginning introduction, I'm like, chuffed isn't the word. I'm like kind of figuring out who's actually my favorite now. Because Gakuto is great, but that last comment made me be like, But also, it's like, it's a semi. Like, they both kind of have my favorite aesthetics going on, so... Oh, God. You know what? Let's see... I think... I'm gonna go with, let's see... Gakuto... It's a semi... Asagiri. Yeah, like I said, I like Gakuto. He's kind of going towards like, you know, number 2. He's kind of towards number 2. So right now, my thing is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like these two are kind of like number 3 and number 4, and Ohgiya's the least because it's like, it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of home towards Ohgiya. I'm not really a fan of like the super innocent types, or like, you know, the fan of like deflowering that which is. Musashi doesn't get around. Yeah, Musashi doesn't get around. I want the secret 6 route to be him. Like I said, I do like the purity thing, but not when it's like someone who's, you know, who's like youngish. I kind of like the purity thing when it's like some random rugged dude who's always been too busy to ever seek out love, so now he's getting that chance to actually do that sort of situation. That type of thing. I'm not really into the, oh, it's a young man who doesn't know anything about love or a woman. Dude, they didn't do that more. I know, right? Like, imagine a hot and rugged man with a 5 o'clock shadow who's been so busy with, like, his job, or trying to seek out revenge, or trying to do something, and he's basically ignored any of his worldly desires. And now that he has a chance to actually chase it, he doesn't know what to do. And he's like kind of pure-hearted about it. So you gotta guide him through it. Shit. Did I play for Musashi around one part and like extra content for it got scrapped? Yeah, probably. I could see that happening. Cause like Musashi feels like he'd be a character who you'd be able to, you know, actually romance. Cause usually it's like he's like the titular childhood friend plus bodyguard character. So you'd think that he had been chosen. Anyway, oh god, my stomach's starting to cramp slightly. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go, you know what, to make things interesting, I'm gonna go with Gakuto. Just because. And if it turns out that he's exactly what I think he is, then I'm gonna be drunk tonight. happy ending, super happy ending. You hung out around Kikuya, which I think was added after the game was released. True. Oh, it might be a thing where if there is a Musashi route, if, this is a big if, you might have to play through all the other stories first and then, he might be unlocked. I don't know. If he is, he's probably not. I don't know. Anyway, where is my... Where's my little sleeve? Oh, here it is. Alright. I'm gonna go get a swig of water. Maybe say anything like that is not possible. Yeah, true. Plus, also, this is like a 10+ old game, so who knows? Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a swig of water, and then I'm gonna go get a cocktail. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just... Ah, cool. You got the pink lemonade vodka and some pineapple Malibu? Cool. I got a cocktail of... I have a cocktail of milk, of Irish cream, and peanut butter screwball whiskey, along with a snack of white truffle chips. Heck yeah. Alright then. Oh shit, a bot came on stream. Hold on. Let me just... Hold this up. 14.9, jeez! I started off with freaking, I started off with 8%. This, I don't know what the percentile is for this one. All I know is I'm definitely gonna be shit-faced. And with the salty snacks? Sake cup of tamari handball. 300 milliliters? Yeah, that's about the size of the drink I have right now. Sorry, but I had like to show a bunch of chips down my throat for a second. Alright. The dazzling banquet of Yoshiwara's pleasure district ended, and dawn broke upon the new day. The exhilaration from last night still lingered within me, making my body quiver. I thought about the extremely beautiful men as well as the stunning geishas. The few... Probably get a snack instead, myself if I can vote. You know what, you can get a snack! You can get a snack if you want. I'm literally just sitting here, just chomping on these white truffle potato chips. They're like they are good. I had to get my own one because if I don't, then I'm gonna take the one from my person. Coffee ice cream, yeah. That's the case. I'm gonna turn on mute. I'm gonna shove some more of these down my throat. Welcome back. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good thing I went to go check because I didn't realize I didn't post my assignment on my school page. Like, I posted the one on Discord, but not the one on the school page. Whoops. So I'm gonna go do that really fast. I know, right? I mean, this one didn't have a counter on it, thankfully. But still, that would have been real embarrassing. I'm glad I remembered. Let me go get a... Excuse me. Ooh. Alright then. Anyway, we can get started on Gakuto's route. The food was extravagant. It was the first time I had tasted such dry alcohol. The whole experience was surreal, beyond any of my wildest fantasies. The dreamlike world bound me, unwilling to let me go. I was still living in that fantasy. The taste of butter is in the back of my mouth. I noticed the peanut butter, but I can really taste it now. Oh. I couldn't stop thinking about that lingering memory. Even still, it was morning now. I had to get up and dress myself for the new day. Just as I wake myself up. Are you awake, miss? I heard Musashi's voice coming from the doorway. Yes, I am. Wonderful. Your mother is calling for you. Okay, I'll be right out. While I wondered what she would want so early in the morning, I quickly dressed myself and exited. Ma'am, I bought you your daughter. Good morning. Would you need something from me? Oh, Lafayette. Oh. Come have a seat over here. I spoke to my mother as she prepares the store before opening. She beckoned me closer, smiling. Her smile was as gentle as always, but there was something different about it. I could sense the tension in the air. Lafayette, congratulations on visiting your first brothel. Oh, somebody's getting portrait. I mean, she's important, but she's not getting a portrait importance. Unfortunately. Thank you. Starting today, I expect you to fully manage our family business. I had almost forgotten. In the Dio household, girls were considered adults after their first visit to a brothel. Fucked up, but okay. I was no longer considered a child. My body tensed as I straightened myself up. After I had first visited the brothels, I dedicated myself to the family business too. Our training period is over. We need to put it into practice as the head of our family. Yes, mother. Well then, Musashi, bring the servants here. Yes, ma'am. One by one, the servants came in. I was introduced to each of them. I was taught each of their roles, styles, and instructions in minute detail. The suddenness of it is bewildering. Oh, and Lafayette? Yes? Before today, I hadn't met you with Yoshiwara for work, but the best way to do business is to visit the personal district. I allow you to visit it again tonight, but keep that thought in mind while you're there. Okay. In other words, I'll honor our family and choose only the best courtesan. I understood what she meant even without hearing her saying it. That's kind of patriarchal! Cheers! I was to become involved with a well-known courtesan in Yoshiwara. In turn, our business would expand. If I became involved with one of the best courtesans, our store's status would increase. I could even negotiate business with the other courtesans for a cheaper rate. That way, they wouldn't have to deny a loyal customer if I were referral. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up to use it like that. That way, they wouldn't be able to deny a loyal customer if I were referral. That's really fucked up, actually. So even if they're uncomfortable with a customer, if the protagonist is just like, yeah, that's one of my customers, they have to do it anyway. And not that the protagonist would do that, but Having wiped out the sake taste in my mouth, mad, drinking this shot bad. Wait. Oh god, having wiped out the sake taste from my mouth, mad, drinking this shot bad. Huh? Am I reading that right, or am I fucked? Ah. Oh, maid. I like maids. Hold on. Yay, vodka! I had to finish off my truffle chips. I knew I raised you to be a clever, obedient daughter. My mother finished her sentence with a nod of satisfaction. Yoshiwara's pleasure district was just as beautiful and lovely tonight. Ooh, new music! Yay! Musashi and I passed through the main gate, heading towards a shop that suggested courtesans to clients. I spoke with confidence in front of my mother, but first I needed to know who the most well-known courtesans were. Within Yoshiwara, Ohgiya was known to be the best. If I were to be one of their courtesans... This is a Kikuya track? Feeling the intense pressure on my shoulders, I can't help but let out a deep breath. Just then I suddenly noticed a store bustling with cheerful people. Musashi, what is that? That is a theater, miss. A theater? Does that mean the whole place there? Yes, that's right. Only the place there are inclined to appeal to the general public. I don't walk away to get to help open these bottles of wine. Oh god! Welcome back to hell! It's time for Kikuya! Oh, I see. I'd love to see one for myself. I felt the heavy burden lifted from my shoulders, giving me a sense of relief. Those types of shows are not suited for your eyes, miss. And what the fuck are you gonna do about it, huh, Musashi? Drag me away? The chapter isn't that bad to you hear it for the umpteenth time. Yeah, true. I thought listening to some of the songs to like RPG Maker games, where it's just like the songs aren't bad, but then you hear it for like 17,000 times. I think the only game that didn't have the suit that much of I don't know. I think the only game that didn't have that bad of a problem was Antiquia Loss, which was an RPG. Which was RPG hero adjacent. It's not that long, pretty obvious when it lives. Yeah. You can tell pretty badly. You can tell. Oh wait, misogyny. Bon appetit. Ugh. This tastes so much better than the metal. We might as well call this drink the Iron Lung. Not this one, the kombucha one. Musashi's blunt remarks made me feel downhearted. You always let the fun things in their past pass you by, don't you, Musashi? Uh-huh. That is not true. I just think there are things that's suitable for you. You're laughing about the vodka. You're drinking about the vodka. Are you drinking about the vodka? Wait, do I have an even more blitzed? Wait. Are you only drinking half shots? Viva! Do I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wait. Yeah, there we go. That's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, what's that? Musashi began saying something, but I cut him off. I pointed to a store flourishing with vivid colors. An umbrella shop. But it's so vibrant and colorful. And Yoshiwara showing umbrellas like these have been spreading in popularity. I heard they became popular because the choruses were depressed being inside all day. Oh, I didn't know. That's a bit sad. Oh, look, Musashi! There are tons of goldfish! It's the goldfish vendor. You're acting like a child getting so excited over them. Yeah? So? I slowly put my hand back after reaching out to touch the fish bowl. Fuck you, Musashi! Here's a drink. That's chocolate ice. I slowly brought my hand back after reaching out to touch the fishbowl. I had almost forgotten my mission. Today I had come here to purchase a man for myself. It was disgraceful of me to act like a frolicking child. I need to act more refined. Yes, please do. Get that face out! Get that fucking I show speed ass face off of the freaking thing! Man, shut up! Right, oh, white peach pal, white peach palpico, white peach palpico sounds real. God, white peach palpico sounds really tasty right now. Ugh. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot. There we go. Maybe it was because I was so nervous yesterday, but I didn't realize Yoshiwara was such an exciting place. That is simply excessively gaudy. Musashi, do you have a grudge against extravagant things or something? Oh no, why? Are all men like that? That's misandry! We'll let that pass! We only drink from misogyny in this part. If I may speak my mind, miss, I harbor no ill will towards those types of things. I simply think I'll get things suit you more. Thank you, Musashi, but I can't help but be intrigued by all of these new things. I see. While I was overcome by my fascination, walking down the road, I spotted huge printouts of men's faces. They're all lined up on the eaves of a photo studio, and are probably photos of courtesans. I stopped in place, admiring the spectacular scenery. Musashi, all of these men are courtesans, right? Yes, they are. It would seem Takegawa and Gakuko from Ohgiya have been doing his photos. Takegawa and Gakuto. Who is more superior? Takegawa is breathtakingly beautiful, truly fit for the role of a high-class courtesan. On the other hand, Gakuto had a strong, ferocious look, bolstering his manliness. My choice was... Both of them seemed very popular, but Gakuto was the one with the promising future at him. I see. I wasn't sure if Musashi had guessed what I was thinking. However, gazing up at Gakuto and Takegawa's photos, I thought it would be easy to be introduced to Ohgiya's best courtesans. The two of us spent several nights together, and then I presented him with a bridal kimono. If he were to wear it, then... Oh, they have bridal kimonos? Wait, swag? Hold on. Hell yeah! I shall have to speak of Gakuto. I spoke my words in a frail voice. Justifying my weary action, I told myself that Yoshiwara was far too loud and busy. Yoshiwara and I were brought to a private room in the corners of a referral shop. After waiting in the same room for so long, I grew bored with beautiful garden scenery. I started to tire of the geishas dancing and playing their 3-stringed guitars. Musashi, if you have to wait this long, I would rather change my request to Takigawa. That is not possible. Is there really nothing we can do? Also, dang, girl's just like, listen, do I gotta wait this long? Can I just change somebody else? Honestly, fair. If the guy who requested was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take my sweet time, I'm just gonna be like, well, I guess you don't deserve my time then. Oh, well, I stacked it off. Oh well. Yes, those are the rules here, Yoshiwara. How stupid. There's nothing we can do about it. These are halves of popular courtesans. And aside from what seemed to be the 100th time, Miss Lafayette! Miss Lafayette, please excuse us. Excuse us. Oh, they're darling. Clambering into our private room were 2 small boys. Gakuto will be here shortly. Until then, we shall entertain you. The awkward attempts to do their best made me smile. I can't help but grin. Hey, thank you. I look forward to your performance. We're kicking a track! Yeah! It's a nightmare for you! I mean, actually, I kind of like this one. This is kind of swag. Surrounded by 2 cute boys, time seemed to fly by quickly. They pulled their strings before the cute dance as well. They played with their Tamari handball, smiling cheerfully, when suddenly... Oh no! The ball went outside! The Tamari handball fell down, and one of the attendants chased after it. Out of the blue. I guess, nice check to the blue of time. Yeah, I guess that. I know, I'm just teasing ya. I'm just teasing ya. You all seem to be having a fun time. I saw someone pick up the ball right in front of my eyes. He was adorned in a ravishing kimono, and I worked my eyes up as he lifts the ball. Gakuto! Just like in the picture I had seen earlier, Gakuto flaunted his ragged smile. Sorry to keep you waiting. Apologies for the long wait. I know this does not make up for it, but we have come too. Excuse me. Along with Gakuto, Utsumi and Ohgiya entered our room. This is yours, isn't it? Yes! Walking in, Gakuto threw the handball to one of the attendants. The attendant caught it in a panic and smiled. It was a very anticlimactic interest, to say the least. I was completely dumbfounded, unable to think. Gakuto casually sat at the head of the table. Wait a second! Isn't it supposed to be that during the second visit, it's supposed to be just the courtesan and the customer? Why? And not that I'm complaining about Utsumi being here, but why are Ohgiya and Utsumi here? I was completely dumbfounded, unable to think. Gakuto casually sat at the head of the table. Lafayette. Oh yeah, I might be leaving in a bit. Yeah. I stood there completely still, but Gakuto said my name. For some reason, it made me nervous. If things kept up like this, he would think I was just some foolish girl. And I cheerfully returned to my seat. For some reason, I felt sad. Was it because of his interest or the long wait? Girl, I don't know. Bonsai. Why are you in such a bad mood? I'm not. Yes, you are. Now come closer to me. Why? Let's come here. Started by his commanding voice, I started to inch towards him. Just inch over towards him. Commanding voice, go! Ooh! Come closer. That's a new expression. A little more. Gakuto, what exactly do you want me to do? Unable to see the point in my actions, I spoke to him in an annoyed voice when... This will make you feel better. Gakuto got up on one leg and pulled me closer. Though I still felt dumbfounded. Our lips pressed up against one another's. It happened so suddenly, I didn't understand what was going on. All I could do was blink. And you have taken her first kiss! Without consent! A few seconds. Got up one leg like a flamingo, like a flamingo! Yeah! A few seconds later, my body trembled as his kiss became deeper. He was trying to pry my mouth open with his tongue. I'm feeling secondhand embarrassment playing this. These gays are obsessed with friendship. Yeah. Oh yeah. Manual. Wait, why is this in Japanese? Wait, no, sorry. I was looking at a manual I had at the side, and I was like, wait, why is this in Japanese? He was kissing me. When I realized this, I put both my hands on Gakuto's chest and tried to push him away. My efforts were fruitless against his strong, rugged body. Stop! When I made my plea, he shoved his tongue into my mouth. Number 3! I'm halfway through my second drink. When I made my plea, he shoved his tongue into my mouth. A strange tingling feeling started to wriggle up my spine. It felt like his tongue was switching from mine as it churned and froze in my mouth. No. Oh. This was wrong, and I was frightened. Why would he suddenly do this? Why? God. This is only fun if I'm reading fanfiction by myself, not with an audience. Oh, I hate this type. I like this type, but not in this context. Not in this context. My consciousness began to... Oh, God. I say that both because of the content and the alcohol. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my crying emoji? This ain't a number 2, it's a number 4. My conscience began to drift as Gakuto's intense kiss and musk overwhelmed me. I then decided to... Where's the save? Where's the save button? Where's the save button? Funny thing, his likability is still at 0%. He just decided to start fucking doing this the moment we fucking... He started doing this the moment he saw that he had left us here for like, what is assumably about 2 hours. And he's just like, oh, I know a way to make it so you're not angry at me anymore. Vodka. What kind of vodka do you have? Is it just the pink lemonade vodka? I think pink lemonade. Pink lemonade vodka probably goes well with more fruity drinks. Tropico is kind of fruity, but it's also yogurt, milky. Pink Whitney. I have never had that before. 30% proof. Oh, fucking great. I don't even know what proof this drink I have right now. This is like whiskey, Irish whiskey, milk. I'm pretty sure this is at least 30 proof. Yeah, be shit-faced at the end of this. We're both gonna be shit-faced by the end of this. I am going to push this motherfucker with all my might. I pushed Gakuto with all of my might. There's no way I could get him off me with my strength, but after he realized how gifted I was, Gakuto simply stared down at me, fixated on me. His eyes were frightfully sharp and intimidating. Silas would never, or at least after Silas's chapter, he would never. Yeah, would have slapped his ass, but like, I would be like, bro, get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me. It's like, my first reaction is to push. I feel like slapping wouldn't affect them all that much. My heart started to race. Like I was trying to tell you, don't do these kind of things so suddenly. My voice trembled with fear. I was upset, miserable, embarrassed. All of these strange feelings made me lose my composure. So, you didn't like it? No! Fucking shit! Dumbass! Of course I didn't! Who could forgive such rude behavior? Rude? I take back what I fucking said about this. I fucking take back what I said about this man. What's so funny? We haven't even gotten to a full chapter. Your affairs are rocketing towards the bottom. He fucking kissed the main protagonist without consent. She pushed him off. She's trembling in fear. And then he has the nerve to laugh. Like, motherfucker, seriously. The capital N is threatening to come out, but I have more tact than that. Tell me what it is tell me what you find so hilarious. For a while now, you've been acting so... I glared at Gakuto with the utmost anger in my eyes. But all he did was suddenly burst into laughter. This is all so bizarre that I wanted to laugh it off as if it was a big joke. Girly pop, don't! Do not laugh it off as if it was a joke. He does not deserve that from you. He deserves to get his shit kicked in. No! Oh, excuse me, Miss Lafayette. While my head was burning with anger, Uchisemi spoke to me in an oddly cheerful voice. What is it? Please do not be angry with him. I believe you are the first woman that has found Gakuto's kiss unpleasant. One more drink down the hatch. One more drink down the hatch. 25 liquor bottles down the wall. This fucking game is miserable. I believe you are the first one that has found Gakupo would never. I believe you're the first person that has found Gakuto's kiss unpleasant. I too thought you would have enjoyed it. Ageha, no! Do not let these men influence you. No one likes to be kissed without their consent. That's why the kiss cam is unpopular. I looked over to Gakuto, who's still struggling to hold it. Oh, I fucking know what he's like. I fucking know his type. I know his fucking type. That's the type where it's like, oh, if you have any interest in him, he's not gonna be interested in you. But if you act like you're not interested in him, he's gonna be like, oh, how interesting. And then basically be chasing you like the worst chaser in all of humanity. And you just kind of look at him like, bro, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Why are you acting like this? I already said I wasn't interested, and now you want to keep on, actually into pursuing me? God, no one likes a chaser. Nobody freaking likes a chaser. We got these chasers out here. We're like, come on. Nobody likes a chaser. Oh, God. I finally understood. Excuse me. Any girl would have been ecstatic to have a high-profile courtesan like Gakuto kissed them. That had to have been what they were all thinking. Also, fun fact, I'm finding I don't actually do great with shops. I'm more of a sipper. I've been sipping, yeah. I've been sipping, but if there's like a particular line that gets me, I just start glugging. God, the taste of butter is in the back of my mouth, and damn, it's kind of making me crave some butter biscuits. Yeah, I have been shotting. I've been taking a sip every time. You're very I think we're both tipsy at this point, Zora. I think we are both tipsy at this point. My face is right here on my cheeks. Right here. They are just tingling. The face that I am making right now is exactly what's going on right here. Ow, my nails! That had to have been what they were all thinking. I should have acted the same way too. Girly pop, no! And don't act that way! Those men don't deserve you! I'm only liking this protagonist better than the one from Kikuya. And it's like, girly pop! Those men don't deserve you! Those men don't deserve you! Get a geisha! Not even Musashi deserves you! Get a geisha! Get a lesbian! Just get somebody that isn't one of these men! Oh. Oh boy! You're a quirky one. Shut the fuck up, Gakuto! Who the fuck do you think you are? Is that an insult? Don't be silly. You're the first girl I've ever met who's so prideful. We even talked formally. It's intriguing. See, intriguing is just a synonym of interesting. This motherfucker said the thing. Oh, my eye's itching. This shit got me so tilted that my eye is itching. This is gonna be a long night for realsies, yo. We're only at 1:44. We're at 2 hours in. Nothing he said made me feel any better. And yet, when he stared into my eyes with his glistening pupils, I couldn't stay angry at any. That's a bad idea. Oh, Lord. What would he say or do next? I find myself simply worrying about his next action. Surely that meant something about him piqued my interest. Hey, Ohgiya. Ready to guess for the rice wine? Yes, sir. While I concentrated on my own thoughts, the courtesans began preparing something. Hey, Miss Lafayette, please come this way. What? Ohgiya invited me to sit where I had originally been sitting. Rolling my eyes to the back of my head. Oh God! I wish I could turn my eye tracking back off. Wait, no. My track, that thing's still on. Oh, I wish I could turn my eye tracking back on so they can roll to the back of my eyes. Kono game wa shitto desu. Shitto desu. Kuso ga arimasu yo. Ohgiya invited me to sit where I had originally been sitting. Without understanding what was going on, I did as he said. Now, please take this cup. Alright. Ohgiya passed me a lovely elegant black cup. When I took it as he instructed, Ohgiya smiled cheerfully as he poured rice wine to the cup. Instigators! Instigators, all of them! They're gonna get the protagonist drunk again! I can already taste it in the back of my throat! Please, have a taste. All I could do is look at Gakuto in puzzlement. I had been given the rice wine so suddenly. As he surveyed my actions, Gakuto had a slight grin on his face. As Lafayette, drinking this wine is known as a betrothal vow. It's custom here in Yoshiwara. A betrothal vow? Precisely. First you must try this rice wine. Then you pass the cup to Gakuto. If Gakuto likes you, he'll drink from the cup. If he doesn't fancy you, he will refuse it. That seems like a humiliation game. Like, imagine how humiliating that is. That's just humiliating as fuck. Oh my, I preemptively drunk. So did I. I'm at 25% of my drink. It's almost time for me to get number 3. The fact that I have gone through almost 2 cups. 2 cups. 2 different alcohols. I'm gonna be fucked tomorrow. I thought this when he kissed me earlier, but being a high-profile courtesan meant he was free to choose his own customers. Something about that made me feel uncomfortable. I've gone through 2 of the vodkas out of 7. 2 out of 7! 2 out of 7. 2 out of 7. Oh. The world is starting to feel. 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 But I won't stop leaking the other eyes dry. I put my ice cream back in the freezer, but I might pull it out again. I think if I keep going get this pace, I might die. Pace yourself before you wreck yourself. I might go back for some more chips or Pocky. I might go for some Pocky. Oh, I'm the only one for drinking it. I'm the only one eating it. Oh, I might just take it straight up. I might just take a spoonful of pistachio paste and lick that. I might do that. Yeah, I don't know. It's 150. Yeah. Yeah. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. I drink slowly. Fuck it up, respect. Listen, I already stutter enough as is. Stumble. I stumble more than I stutter. I'm stumbling through my words already. I stumbled through my words already. And I've just been sipping. I only gulp a few times. I have not been sipping. I've 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 been sipping. Yeah, I've been sipping. Yeah. I've been sipping. No shots, only sipping. I forgot we were supposed to be doing shots, all this considered. I think if I had to chug, I think if I shot the flying embers, I'd be worse off. God. Oh shit. Wait. Fuck. Fuck. I just spilled some water. I just spilled some fucking cocktail on. I spilled some cocktail on my monitor. Wait. Chomate. Oh no. 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 Wait. I have a towel. Where's my towel? I don't know my towel. Where's my towel? Wait, where's my towel? I don't know where my towel is. I don't know where my towel is. Wait. Oh, no, I'm knocking down my figurines. Oh no, my figurines! They all fell down. Oh god, I upskirted one of my figurines. Oh no, his hair came off. This game is cursed. Okay. I'm back. Is it dry? Yeah. It's dry-ish. It's dry-ish. It's dry-ish. It's dry-ish. It's dry-ish. Oh, Bubby. Fuck. Ugh. Without digging too deeply, I blurted out. Customers that he doesn't like and a taste of humiliation, right? I couldn't stop myself from saying those intolerable words. Oh, but it does not drink from your cup, doesn't that doesn't mean... So, you're not confident enough to think I might like you, huh? Gakuto had been silent until now, but he suddenly interjected as things escalated. Just as I thought. He was nothing but arrogant. What a pompous man he was. This is my first time at the Pleasure District. I have no idea how to make a man like me. If you truly detest me, feel free to reject me. Queen shit! Queen shit right there. She said, bitch, I don't need you to like me. If you don't like me, reject me. Don't waste my fucking time. He was being so arrogant, I couldn't help but to pick a fight with him. Oh, Kitty got claws. Kitty got claws. In the heat of the moment, I gulped out all of the rice wine, leaving not a single drop. I was thankful that the burning feeling in my throat would only last momentarily. Here, Ohgiya, please give this to Gakuto. I love her. I love this protagonist. She really said, nah, fuck you. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much. I love her so much. I love this protagonist. She's great. She's great. As you wish. I stared Gakuto down as Ohgiya passed him the cup. It really felt like we were fighting. What had gotten into me? Even now, Gakuto was staring at me with a cheerful look on his face. It didn't sit well with me. Gakuto. Thanks. Ohgiya slowly walked towards Gakuto and placed the cup in front of him. However, Gakuto continued to act arrogantly. I just couldn't take my eyes off of him. His gaze pierced through me as if he wanted to have a head-to-head fight. And then, as he took his sharp eyes off of me, this bitch! He's the type who likes being humiliated. I see you. I fucking see you. You're the type who wants a woman to beat you up so you can smile and say, oh, did you enjoy doing that to me? Please do it more. Do it more. It'll only entertain the both of us. Motherfucker. Almost. Gakuto gracefully brought the cup to his mouth. It felt like his cheeky attitude up until now was a lie. His behavior changed abruptly, and he was much more refined. It took my breath away. His long, slender fingers gripped the beautiful rice wine cup. I could see the shadows of his long lashes hidden behind his head. Not to mention for some time now. I had to leave for a bit for a piss and ice cream, and I'm back. Welcome back! Gakuto's a masochist. He likes it when women are mean to him. He fucking is like the main protagonist. She got mad because he was playing with her feelings. And so she was like, oh, you wanna fucking play that, huh? And she drank all of the rice wine. that was in there, so he couldn't even get a sip of it. And she told Ohgiya to bring it back to him, and he was like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Uh huh." And he hands it back to Gakuto, and Gakuto just smirks at her, and literally does this CG. Like, he's such a bitch. He's such a bitch. Good thing you drink for the pre. Yeah. I didn't drink for that, actually. Banzai! The lips that had ravished my lips wildly only a few moments ago are now pressed up against the cup. They looked so petite now. The moment they came into view, my chest squeezed painfully. What was this strange feeling? I felt so uneasy, so anxious. Yeah, we're betrothed. Gakuto smiled at me casually after completely draining the cup. He smirked at me, only raising one side of his mouth, and his eyes glinted, becoming sharper. His gaze was like that of a lone, wild beast ready to take down his prey. What's wrong? Oh, and did you want me to refuse it so that you could feel utterly humiliated? I was scared. That thought suddenly ran through my mind. If I really became his prey, what would happen to me? Nevertheless, I hid my cowardice, straightening my back. I was just thinking that you couldn't refuse me even if you really wanted to. Why would you think that? Because I'm the daughter of the Dio household. Oh, really? Yes. I guess you really were looking down on me. What? I've never chosen a I've never chosen a client based on their wealth, social status, and reputation. I pick who I like, and I reject the ones that I don't. My bluff had backfired. I didn't actually think that way. I really didn't, but in reality, I was just frightened that he would reject me. Interesting that this game, at least from what I've seen, is a lot more formal compared to Kikuya. Like, this whole yeah, I think Ohgiya came after Kikuya. Yeah, I think Ohgiya came after Kikuya, which is why stuff that was not present in Kikuya is present here. Because it's like, I think Kikuya was like kind of like their, this is the day we're kind of throwing out slapping people with, seeing if there's anything that people like. And then they bought in Ohgiya and like really took the time to like actually go and improve on certain things. Because even when you were mentioning the protagonist from the first game, I did not like her just by proxy. But this protagonist is a lot more snippy. It's like, she has like her social anxiety. But it's like, she's a lot more snippy towards certain people and certain characters. Unlike the Count Iroha's Ralph mentioned the whole wife for the night thing, the others don't really delve into the politics of Yoshiwara in that sense. Yeah, it's like they actually took the time to really think about it in Ohgiya compared to Kikuya. Which again, it's interesting because it's like, Ohgiya is so undermined compared to Kikuya. Which is a little bit of shit. I'm enjoying Ohgiya. I'm enjoying Ohgiya, especially for like what's going on right now. Especially like I think personally, I mean, I'm only on chapter 1 of Gakuto's route right now. It feels like the male characters are a bit more nuanced compared to Kikuya. Yet I feel like they're a bit more nuanced in comparison. Like, there's a bit more character, there's a bit more, like, depth to them. Even though they kind of act kind of slutty. Or not slutty, they act more, they act more like imbecile? No, not imbecile. They act a little bit more. Yeah. There's something about them. In reality, I was just frightened. In reality, I was just frightened that he would reject me. Enough. Let's stop this, shall we? I instinctively hung my head when Gakuto's tone suddenly changed. I don't actually want to fight with you. You feel the same way, don't you? I do find this kind of fighting somewhat interesting, but if I fished you a little too far, I'm sure you'd burst into tears. I'm done with number 2. Huh? I'd never do that. Sure you would, Lafayette. Or, do you really think you can win against me? As expected, Gakuto was as arrogant as ever while he chuckled softly. Could I win against him? Or was it futile? I had almost forgotten. There was no room for failure with my family's name on the line. I needed to raise my family's business and make this conceited man my lover. No matter what the costs, I had to make him like me. What's wrong, Lafayette? You're so quiet. No. It's nothing. Yeah, Kukiya really felt like just a bunch of guys on the clock, but Ohgiya's guys feel like kind of have a more structuredness to them. Yeah! I think it might be awesome because the fact that the Ohgiya guys, they're a bit more, they're a bit more familiar with each other. So that's where they're, like, a bit more casual and a bit more willing to, like, be around each other. Even right now, with Gakuto with Gakuto here, both Akeha and, oh god, I almost said a random character, Kurei, I was like, the cute guy, they're in here at the same time, even though technically, as per the rules of Ohgiya, or as per the rules of Yoshiwara, they should, it should be only the chosen courtesan and the customer. We saw this more middle class on this MC. It's fine. I don't know what the MC's name is either because I wasn't paying attention too fast. Actually, I can look it up on my phone. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What? Where is your name? What? Wait. It is 1304. Where? Oh my! I just realized I forgot. I put the title of I took the title of this stream as pretty men annoying attitudes, and I'm being proven right. Oh wait, go back. Where is it? Go to... Let's see, 457, 58. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? No, it's too far ahead, damn it. Sobe Kyoha. Kyoha is her name. Kyoha Some. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, I think, Kyoha is a lot more, is definitely more upper middle class. Because of the fact that, also, like, her family runs a, they run I'm assuming a kimono business, which is pretty lucrative, especially during this. Crash the drunk. Yeah, I think we're both drunk at this point. I need to go grab, number 3. I need to go grab number 3, but yeah. Are you sure? As Gakuto stared at me with his probing stare. Pretty sure I'm having it worse, not making a competition or anything. I mean, probably. Like I said, you started chugging, I started sipping. Because I knew I was going to be here for a minute. I played the game. I played the game, even though there's no prizes to win. Yeah. As Gakuto stared at me with his probing stare, he quickly changed his expression, cracking a smile. His serious face paralyzed me with fear, but he looked so gentle when he smiled. Just enjoy yourself for today, and go home fulfilled. Okay. Would you like something to eat? Or actually like to taste some more spirits? Oh, it'd be my pleasure to pour for you. They sure love drinking in Ohgiya. Like, everybody likes to drink in Ohgiya. They're like, shots. In Ohgiya. Akaha Utsusemi started talking to me out of consideration for my feelings. On the other hand, shots, everybody! Shot, everybody! Gakuto, is playtime over already? It's done? That's wrong, you two. Do you like Lafayette Dio that much? Yep. Thanks. The two apprentices I played with earlier excitedly replied to Gakuto. They were so cute that my heart started to quiver. Gakuto looked over at me. It looks like we made you babysit these two. No, it wasn't like that. You're all having fun playing together. Oh, what's this? You're actually being nice when it comes to kids. Excuse me? You know what? Hold on. I need to go get number 3. I'm not gonna put the BRB screen up. I'll be back. I'm back. Ah. No, wait. Oh. 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 Baby in the baby's in the room. Baby's in the room. I took a little bit of water and I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. I have a banana with me. I kind of need some potassium. Hey, baby's in the room! Yay! Yeah, I think the banana will help. But that's because, like, I'm realizing just now that this whiskey I have is 70 proof. It's 70 proof. No wonder I got fucked up the moment I started drinking it. I'm sorry, Screwball. I wasn't familiar with your game. Woof woof indeed. His words were spot on, painfully piercing my sensitive feelings. Gakuto could somehow read my thoughts without any effort. That might be why my heart has been so frantic this entire time. It looks like playing with kids really gets you worked up. Excuse me? Alright then. We'll go ahead and play with them. You're gonna play Tamari handball, right? Yay! Miss Lafayette, teach us the next lines in the Tamari handball song! Sure, you got it. Phrasing! The apprentices ran over to me with their ball in hand. We all had fun playing Tamari handball together. It was very calming for me. The festival banquet came to a close, and Itsumi walked us to the front door. I was sure Gakuto would be the one to bid us a farewell, and wondered why he wasn't here. Gakuto is being so shy. It's strange to see him like this. What? Itsumi wore an awkward smile as he spoke. I mean, he told me to say it out because he was sure you wouldn't be happy with him doing it. Would I have been dissatisfied if Gakuto had walked us out? Save! At least he meant play in like the actual innocent sense, despite the fact of what this fucker says. Oh god, I like none of these answers. That isn't true. He liked that. I mean, horrible. I'm just like, I'll be like, oh fuck, I mean, that isn't true. Why would he think that? Yeah, why would he think that? Yeah. Why would he think that? When I asked him, Mr. simply tilted his head, looking up at the sky. Well, of course it does not usually see their client out the second time. It's sorry that Gakuto wouldn't see you out, but it's strange he asked me to do it. Really? This is probably... Yes, this is probably... Yes, this is the first time this has happened. Oh, Miss Lafayette. Well, I just have to let it bother you. He probably does because he's truly fond of you. How do you know that? I saw your second time meeting. Yeah, Gakuto demanded you drink the betrothal vow wine. Gotta say, as someone's already played Ohgiya, the UI is already very familiar. The only difference is the text box is red instead of purple. Yeah, it's just reusing resources. Because they're like, it's like basically like, hey, we already have the thing. This is technically a part 2. Like this is technically a B-side. So it makes sense as to why they would just reuse resources. Saving money, baby! Hell yeah! UI's the money to build! Ow. Ow, 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 ow. This is usually done if a courtesan makes it meet. This is usually done if a courtesan meets his client for the third time. What? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm a courtesan, but by no means am I a liar. He was desperate to convince me and brought himself closer. His eyes looked like they were sparkling. It must have been from Yoshiwara's red lamps. I believe you. Thank you very much for the evening, Utsumi. There's nothing to thank me. But I have a feeling Gakuto was more honest with himself when you were not present. Now, sorry for rambling. I have gone ahead and said too much. No, it's fine. I can't help but smile watching Utsumi panic so frantically. I can't wait to do Utsumi's storyline. He's so sweet. He's so bashful yet so sweet. I like Utsumi. Yep, I knew it. Huh? He really do look lovely. Oh, not this route. Why did I go down Gakuto's route? I got this man playing footsies. With feelings. Meanwhile, Utsumi is just like, you really do look lovely when you smile like that. And just like being so tactile of other people's feelings. I knew it, Proto Izo. I love you better. I like Utsumi. Oh. I've got the whole chapter where Ari went gets to Sammy. Not that I can disagree with you. Exactly. Utsumi is the goat. We love Utsumi. Hell yeah, brother. Please, show that smile to Gakuto sometime. Can I show it to you? I want to smile for you. Oh, I almost forgotten. Gakuto may have been a little jealous. Jealous? Yes. It's not like him to act that way. When you were so friendly to Ohgiya and the apprentices. Yeah, because he's a grown-ass man. If he wants to get my affection, he better act cute too. That's whenever you look at Gakuto, you're always so tense. Oh well, that's because once I get a new PC, I've got to start this and try out Utsumi himself. Of course, Asagiri is likely to be a top boy for me. Exactly. You need to join me for the Utsumi love. I'm sure you were simply nervous as well. At least that's what I told Gakuto. No, it wasn't like that. Here, have this. Huh? Utsumi forcibly ended the conversation by handing me a Tamari handball. It's the same one the apprentices have been playing with earlier. Please keep it with you for now and return it someday. Not Gakuto, of course. I slowly take the ball from Utsumi. The hard, round feel of the ball made me vividly recollect tonight's banquet. Tonight was very enjoyable for me as well. Even though all you did was be the courtesan, refuse his kiss, and play with some kids. Watching you express yourself really is entertaining. Am I really that weird? Perhaps. That's what makes you unique. I see. Thank you again, Utsumi. It's my pleasure. Please, have a safe trip home. I slowly want Tamari to fall to my chest as I make my way home. See, he's so sweet. Even though he's a little snarky, he's so sweet. I like Utsumi. I like it. Today didn't go well. Next time I'll behave myself. I was determined to. Today on my way home, my heart is full of regret, but I had a strange sense of exhilaration as well. Okay, let's save. Oh, we're at 4% likability already? Damn, he really does like it when he really does like when people refuse him. Okay, you masochist. Oh no. Wait, oh, wait, no. Is Sue? No. E. Remember. Wait, no, it says woman's whereabouts. That's probably Ona. Woman's whereabouts. On my second visit to Yoshiwara, I had chosen Gakuto to be my courtesan. Nevertheless, things did not go as smoothly as I imagined. The following day, for a change of pace, I decided to go outside. Still, while looking at the Tamari handball I had received last night, all kinds of memories and emotions swirled through my mind, confusing me even more. Miss, are you alright? Concerned for me, Musashi spoke shyly. Yes, I'm completely fine. But last night... After watching everything last night, I think Musashi wanted to say something. I forced myself to smile and spoke to him energetically. It was a very lively banquet, wasn't it? Miss Lafayette. It's true, it would have gone better if I had been more graceful. Well, like Gakuto had fun. I'm sure everything will be fine if I do better next time. So please, don't worry, Musashi. We should teach Gakuto the Tamari handball song as well. If you're at 4%, that means either two of your choices were either both 2%, which I don't think is that likely, one was 1 and one was 3, or what I think was more likely, one was 0% and one was 4%. Probably. I used to pay attention to... I used to play... I used to not pay attention to percentiles all that much when I play Ultimate games. Which again, I should, because again, the whole thing is like boosting the likability gauge. I should have pay attention for when I make my own Ultimate games, but still. Hey. I began bouncing the ball. 10, 10, 10, buddy. Just as I began to sing the song. Oh, well, looks like you're having fun. My mother came outside and called Musashi and me. Mother, I'm sure you had a lot of fun last night too. Inappropriate. Yes, I did. And my mother smiled at me. I just nodded, not knowing what to say. That's fantastic. Even though you're doing this for our family and to have a baby. All I want is for you to be happy, Lafayette. Maybe Girly Pop doesn't want a baby. Like, yeah, I think the rush for the super happy ending is at 75% as a FYI. God, I will attempt to get to 75%. Thanks. So, who did you get involved with last night? Gakuto, the courtesan from Ohgiya. Oh my. I can hear how happy she was as she began to smile. Gakuto's actually a popular courtesan, isn't he? He's a perfect match for you. Just as I thought. I had chosen the right courtesan to get involved with. Nevertheless, I need to try hard to court him. I live up to my mother's expectations. A sense of pride and duty began to start to well up inside of me. All I knew is that I had to continue without making any mistakes. That was the foundation for my goals I had set for myself. Go! Girly Pop got golden child syndrome! A few days passed. I decided to was a lot easier than you'd think. I reached for almost every guy at Kukyo except for Iroha Season 2 and Hayato. Okay. I mean, so far I've been picking choices that result And oh, excuse me. I've been picking choices that result in essentially, like if not neutral, then good. So I haven't picked. I haven't picked any of the bad choices yet. I was saying the mother being assistant is a weird patriarchal thing. Cheers to that. Banana milk. There's no bananas in this milk. With the surest peanut butter. I was constantly busy day in and day out. Oh, likely if the MC was male, she likely to be pressured in this marriage thing. Yeah, that's the weird thing. This is a patriarchal society with a curse that makes it so that men cannot be born on that island. So why is there patriarchal? This is a matriarchal society. Why is it weirdly patriarchal at random times? Plus, also, you think that because of the fact there's a curse, so that no or barely any men are involved on that island, or like born on that island, the men that are around. Why is it that the women still get pregnant? If curses exist, you might as well make it so that the men get pregnant instead. I mean, there's a whole ass manga that I read like a few years ago where this guy was going around fucking girls, and instead, he was the one who ended up pregnant. And so because he was the one who ended up pregnant, his girlfriend was like, deuces. And pretty much, he had to go through the process while still being an office worker to essentially figure out how he was going to raise this child as a single father. And it's like he starts to realize like the issues of like pregnancy, not for like just in general, and how you basically get dehumanized, no matter if you're male or female. Because the moment you're pregnant, everyone thinks of you not as like inconvenient. Everyone thinks of you as an inconvenience, and how everyone's just like, oh yeah, the miracle of life, all that other stuff. But they don't care about that during certain points of the time of intubation. Right? Let's see. If a woman, just that if a woman is being married, you also think that a woman being married is still a status symbol in society, the MC would be more pressured to marrying an outsider status. That was those Yoshiwara whores. Exactly! Like, most of the time, like the Yoshiwara men, women and such, they would have to take contraceptives to make sure that they either didn't get pregnant or be impregnated. Because to be impregnated would be considered a liability in a lot of brothels and such. Because the fact that you're pregnant means that you can't make any money. And if you're not making any money, you're a liability. And the more you're a liability, the more they're inclined to like get rid of you, because it's like you're not making them any money anymore. That's how it was back then. They wouldn't be like, oh, you're having a baby, that's amazing, that's great. No, they'd be like, you're having a baby, that's an inconvenience. Either abort that thing or have it in secret and then get rid of it. That's how it was most of the time. Oh, my face feels numbs. In order to become the head of my household, I started to properly learn business. This was nothing but hectic. Lafayette Dio, then she had to visit the owners of the Kobe store. Yes, mother. I told Musashi to grab the goods. Oh, where did he run off to? I'm making preparations right now. Oh, that should be fine. Please wait a moment. Even though we were just going around meeting with people, it was hectic. Mother always had a composed look on her face while working, and it really made me admire her. There were so many things I had to take care of. Talking of customers, recording transactions on a notebook, calculating receipts, keeping everything tidy, looking at the employees, calculating their wages and restocking. After the busy day finally ended, I returned to my room. I gently touched the Tamari handball like I had been doing every day. Taking a closer look, it looks like your cute flower pattern is getting frayed. My fondness for the handball grew, and I started to talk to it. The ball was stitched with all sorts of colorful thread, and a very cute floral pattern. Oh, I know. I can fix it. I went out to grab my sewing kit, and I returned to my room. Musashi was standing there in front of it, holding a serving tray. Oh, Miss Lafayette. Oh, Musashi, what is it? Well, I thought you might be tired, so I prepared some sweets and green tea. It was rare for Musashi to make sweets. He had that felt it was strange as well because he shyly smiled at me. Thank you, Musashi. I'd love some. Excellent. I invited Musashi to my room, and I started to get excited for the tea and sweets. I prepared the tamari ball, leisurely taking my time. Miss, it seems you really have become fond of that handball. Yes, I guess you're right. Having it with me this whole time, I've grown attached to it. Miss. What is it, Musashi? Musashi fell silent, so I stopped sewing to peek my head up. Musashi's strong eyes were with anxiety. Musashi? Miss, are you sure you are not pushing yourself? Uh-huh. You must visit Yoshiwara as part of your household duty, but to begin with, Yoshiwara was a place where people will enjoy themselves. What I'm trying to tell you is that it is all right for you to relax and enjoy yourself. Musashi and I had always been together ever since we were kids. It was no wonder that he noticed how reserved I was being. I thank you, Musashi, but I'm not going there to have fun. But it's fine. I'll visit the Pleasure District again tomorrow, so please make me an appointment. As you wish. It looked like Musashi still had something to say, but he shut his mouth. I stared at the tamari ball in my hands. I think I might have fixed it up too much. Ow, my wrist. There's some yearning in that boy's eyes. There's definitely some yearning in those boys' eyes. The following evening, I went to the corner store referral shop and was quickly bought to Ohgiya. It was very different from the previous night when I had to wait forever. I'll drop you off at Ohgiya's front door and pick you up at the main gate the next morning. Alright. Last time, Musashi had been with me the entire time, but starting today, I'll be going alone. When I try to make myself feel better to wash away the hopeless feeling inside of me. Gakuto! Gakuto! Please take me to him! You're causing trouble for our business making that racket. Get a hold of yourself. Then take me to him this instant! If you're not desperate, please make an appointment at the referral shop. Go on. Gakuto! Gakuto! Just get the hell out of here. You don't stop, I'll have you locked up. I was making a huge scene in front of Ohgiya. Her hair was a complete mess, and she was yelling with tears in her eyes. What's going on? This type of thing occasionally happens here. What do you mean? Some women spend all their money on quarter sauce and demand to meet with them even when penniless. Oh, I see. Like I was saying earlier about the host club. This is the same thing. These are the type of things that have nothing to do with, you know. But it sounds like that woman spent time with Gokuto. Yes, that's what it seems like. I wish I would have Ohgiya end up crying in the middle of the streets. The small crowd that I gathered around to watch slowly began to start to disperse. I felt so bad for the woman and my chest began to hurt. I wonder how it feels to yearn for someone that strongly. It's Lafayette Dio. But this little art school brothels or whatever is probably by Japanese host doesn't like that. Exactly! They still act like that to this day. And because of that, both host clubs and hostess clubs, they're basically money sinks in a way. Because they're money sinks, it's basically a situation that makes it so that the house gains money while the customer loses out on money. And then it's like, yeah, they'll keep saying like, oh, I love you, baby. I love you, darling. Can you please buy this bottle of 10,000 yen wine? 100,000 yen wine. 100,000 yen wine. Or could you please buy this bottle of $50,000 yen wine? I have to put him on a group of chat phone. Josh is not gonna lie. Please put a pin. Please put a pin. If you're feeling nauseous, drink some water. Drink some water. If you need to put some nutrients in your body, please feel free to. It is 2:43 a.m., so make sure not to overstress yourself or your body. Drink some water to start flushing it out. If you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Drink something, eat something like, I guess, try to eat something that's like not super, that's not sweet. Because I think sweet foods kind of enhance alcohol. So, eat something salty, eat some saltines if you have to. I don't know if you have any saltines in your house right now. I sure don't. But yeah, just chill. Chill. Take care of yourself, take care of your body. I'm gonna try and see if I can get through more of this. But I might finish this cup and then I might get ready to go to bed because my brain is starting to diminish. And we have been going for 3 hours. We have been going for 3 hours. Let's keep up. Eat those! Eat those! Eat those! Eat those! Eat those! Eat those! Ah! Barbecue. Afternoon. Grill. Yeah. It looks like she was in so much pain. I need to set limits for myself. Yeah, so agree. Well, I'm off. Please be safe. I can also reheat the brewer's skillet I got last Saturday. Cheese curds and bratwurst? That sounds delicious! What was it? Yesterday I had buffalo chicken and blue cheese. Buffalo chicken, bratwurst? That was pretty good. And I had it with blue cheese, it made it even better. I think I had another food with it. I don't remember what it was. All I know is it tasted good. I usually don't really like eating blue cheese all that much. I have to be in a specific mood in order to drink blue cheese. Drink? In order to eat blue cheese. I'm not drinking blue cheese. That's weird. That's kind of evil to drink blue cheese. I want some cheese curds though. Cheese curds sound delicious right now. Oh, please be soft. Safe. Musashi quickly bowed his head to me. I told both Draco, yeah, I'm safe. Chef. Yeah. The William Schaffer. Shatner? I keep hearing the Facebook Messenger thing, but nobody's dinging. It's like someone's knocking at my door, but there ain't nobody there. Yeah. Ow. The moment I turned my back to him, I stopped smiling and braced myself. Gakta. I wonder if he kissed that woman the same way he kissed me. Had they gone even further? Just thinking about it sent a jolt of pain in my chest. He was a courtesan. It was like natural in the view of many women. I was escorted to a room. After waiting for a bit... Excuse me, Gakuto is here to see you. I heard Agata speak cheerfully beyond the door. The door slowly began to open. This shit again. Oh my god! What if he fucked other women? What if I'm not special? You are... It's just like the song, like, reverse. You aren't his specials. Ow. You are specials. We're specials. Gakuto casually bowed his head. Next to him, it's like the whole stigmatic and sex work shit, dude. Exactly. It's like, why do you have it so that the story takes place in what's essentially a whorehouse, but the whole thing behind sex work is still being stigmatized? That doesn't make any sense. Especially because it's like, you'd think if anything, it'd be appreciated due to the fact that they are preventing the fall of man because of the curse that's going on that specific island. Like, it's just their job. No reason to be worried if they have sex with others. They say they want you, then they want you. Anyone else is just part of the job. Exactly. I think it's also more of a thing of insecurity, because but it's like there's a stigma moral of the story, sex workers work. Exactly. But it's like there's like a stigma behind sex work, no matter what world, what series what part of the country you're part of. They see sex workers as lesser, and because of the fact they see them as lesser, when they do things that is like mundane, it's seen as like almost like a special thing, even though it's just like a regular ordinary thing. You just conflated it to a point where it's special, even though it's just ordinary. And that's the problem. That's the problem, but nobody's answering any questions towards it. That's the issue. But yeah, sex work is work. You're getting paid money for it, and you're getting paid a decent amount of money for it if you are seeing rich clients. Which at this point, yeah, I guess the protagonist is pretty rich, and they can pick whoever they want. Next to him, Ohgiya bowed his head deeply. I sat up straight and followed their example to greet them as I sat up straight and followed their example to greet them as I ushered them in. I should shut the fuck up so we can finish this chapter faster. We're good, Automon. Zora's allowed to say fuck. Were you waiting long? The arrogant smirk plastered on Gakuto's face was the same as last time. It was intimidating. No. Ohgiya silently carried in new drinks and food for us with the help of some apprentices. They finished quickly. Ohgiya went back to the hall and bowed his head. I will take my leave now. He quickly showed me a cheerful smile before shutting the door. In hardly any time, Gakuto and I were now alone. He stared at me while sitting a fair distance away, with one of his knees raised. For some reason, I was afraid to make eye contact with him. All I could do was stare down at the food and resent refreshments in front of me. Today commemorates the third time meeting. That means we're intimate newlyweds. Intimate newlyweds? The words seem so real to me. They made me feel uneasy. All I could say was, same. Uh. Wait, what did you say? Yeah, you're right. Oh God, oh, whatever. Oh, I'm starting to feel. I think this is the drunkest I've ever been in like years. After my stomach's starting to hurt. I think I'm tapping out. After racking my brains for an answer, I muttered those few words. You said you had a visit to Yoshiwara before meeting me. So do you know what that means? My heart jumped in surprise. I looked up at him on reflex. His almost terrifyingly eyes were waiting there, staring back at me. I'm fully aware of the implications. I couldn't take my eyes off him. It felt like he wouldn't allow me to look down again. That was all I could say to him. You need to loosen up. Come over here. How could this man's eyes pierce through me so easily? While I asked myself that, I began to fear his powerful gaze. Hello? Are you deaf or something? Gakuto heckled me to see if I was listening. Do you want me to come close to you? Precisely. Alright. I ignored a dumping heartbeat in my chest and walked over to Gakuto. As I tried to sit down. Oh. I felt him grab my arm to make me hurry up, but then he sat me in his lap and began to embrace me. I felt delay, my cheeks flared up. What are you holding in that hand? 7%, I think. Oh God, I don't think I could go on any longer. I don't think I could go on any longer. I don't think I can complete this chapter. Oh. I think I have to stop right here. Oh fuck, where'd my... Oh God, I feel spindly. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's a good place to leave off on. It's fine. I saved. I'm at 7% likability. Oh man. That was dangerous. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, sweet water. Sweet water. Oh man. Make sure you're drinking water, okay? Oh man. Oh god, even my body can't handle tweaking. Oh man. I mean, yeah, I had water with me the entire time. I'm drinking water right now. I didn't even get to like. I still have a whole 75%. I think I'm done though. Oh god. Oh man. Oh. That's definitely, I definitely had fun. I definitely had fun. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. This is insane. Ironically, like I said, I think I'm liking Yoshiwara. I'm liking Ohgiya better than Kikuya. Like, there's some out-of-pocket stuff every once in a while, but honestly, it's still pretty good. Like, I can see it. It's like, I feel like there's more, I feel like, I feel like there's more connotations to the way Ohgiya is treated compared to Kikuya. Like Ohgiya, I feel like there's more context to Ohgiya, which is what I like about it. And I guess I'll find out more about that context as I go through Gakuto and the others' routes. Oh god, I'm so tired of drinking stuff. Even if it's water. And for now, I gotta go. I'm passing out. So, those in the past, those in the present, those in the future. I'll see you somewhere beyond the boundary. Bye. Good night.